Well, speaking of flush, who will be flush with success in this one? Magda HENIN of France or Matea Jelic of Croatia? HENIN, if she can win this one, she'll put herself into a chance to qualify outright. And in terms of outright favourites, I'm not going to ask you because it's toss of a coin stuff, this one.
Yeah, exactly. This is going to be a really good matchup, both skill and stylistically speaking. Both veterans, both been around for forever. It's not going to be a lot of mistakes in this one.
Yeah, they've got the experience, the height advantage, or indeed the height difference. 10 centimetres in favour of the Croatian. Stands at 1m83. Will she stand tallest at the end of this one? And of course, being tall isn't always an advantage, it's just a difference.
Yeah, absolutely. It's while there are plenty of exceptions, the taller players don't tend to be quite as athletic. And so, Magda being an example of that, not quite as tall, but very, very athletic in this situation. So again, it's that there's a little bit of a mismatch on style here. So could reward one of these players real well.
Yeah, it's a good start. Looking for that reward under the guards. Magda HENIN from a fighting family. Dad, a mixed martial arts champion, her mum, a boxing champion. So don't mess with Magda HENIN and family. And there's the corresponding coaches, Rosondo Alonso, of course, former Spanish national team fighter, giving a little clap there for the 2 points.
Yep, caught her backing up. It's she took the pressure off for a second. It cost her. A lot of registration, not a lot of points in this first round so far. 45 seconds to go.
45 seconds indeed. And just the coach saying attention for the Dvichagi, look out for the back kick. We know that Jelic likes to step through with that. Nice little front leg from the Croatian. You mentioned that explosiveness, that fast twitch fibers.
Yeah.
Magda HENIN has that explosiveness.
Absolutely, and she's doing a wonderful job timing those cancel kicks too, just making it slightly hard for the Croatian to kick. Just a bit of an off timing.
Just making a little note for myself. Cancel kicks. I like that one. I'm going to use that the next time you're not commentating. I'm going to pretend that I made that up. But it's been a fair start and a good result so far. Magda HENIN with that marginal lead.
Yeah, great amount of effort on that one. Like we said, there's a ton of touches, a ton of registrations on the system. It's still 2-0, so it's definitely anybody's game, but very active. Like, this is elite level taekwondo in a nutshell. Yeah, a lot of front leg, but notice that the only points that are on the board came off of a traditional back leg when she was opening up. So it's a nice merging of both styles for sure in this match.
Oh, good point, well made from Stephen Lambden, and good point, well scored from Magda HENIN. She has the lead. Can she sustain it? Matea Jelic, well, she's going to be a tough customer as always. Can she turn up the heat? And Magda HENIN, it's not just about athleticism, it's that intelligence, that ability to control and bemuse.
Well, she's been around about as long as I have at this point. Frankly, you don't stay around for a long time if you're not sharp in this game.
And those tools sharpening, and the focus sharpening as well for both fighters. Open stance, will it be open scoring? Magda HENIN on the back foot with that marginal lead.
She needs to be careful, that front leg. Matea's closing that distance really well, and I think that's going to create the mismatch that leads to a three-point headshot if she's not careful. And there's that same turn we saw. Nope. Again, just like the first 2 points we saw scored in this match, came off of opening, letting go of that pressure and not staying in the clinch. A great punch, but maybe not enough extension on that one. It kind of depends on where the referees are sitting. Yeah.
I would have scored it, but as you say, where the referees are sitting, we've got a different vantage point. And of course, the referees and judges have been pretty much spot on so far, but finding the spots when she needed to. Matea Jelic. Well, we mentioned the height difference. She certainly made it her advantage. That headshot, just nice sidestep as well.
Yeah, it's if you're new to Taekwondo out there or you're trying to get to this level, tonight has been a masterclass on not only ring management, but quality movement, making them miss and then making them pay for it.
Speaking of which, makes a miss. A swing and a miss there from Magda Vietanen. Jumps into the clinch, no real attempt at the punch. More at trying to shut things down here. There's that back kick that the coach, Alonso Rezondo, had warned her about. To no avail, no registrations and no celebrations, but this time Jelic scoring nicely.
Yep, it's taking advantage. Again, you got to get almost got to wake the judges up every time. We bring in fresh judges every single match, and sometimes you just got to remind them that, hey, these big thunderous bombs of punches we're throwing need to score, especially with 10 seconds to go in the second round.
Of which the clock ticks down, and the efforts of both. The back kick round the corner from Matea Jelic. Will it generate the gam jom? It will indeed. It's going to be a 1-point game. Went for the headshot right at the end. Oh, so close. So good response from Magda Vietanen, showing a little bit of guts and guile as well.
Yeah, I like that. It's one of the last things you want to see is people being too conservative in these situations. And I think, as you brought up at the start of this match, the Olympics is essentially on the line for both of these players. At least the easier, quote-unquote, way to the Olympics. And frankly, you got to take risks, because otherwise you're going to go to sleep at night and, oh man, if I had just tried blank. No, you don't want that. You got to lay it all on the line every single match.
As you rightly say, no risk, no reward. And at the moment, this one right in the balance in terms of the overall balance of the matchups. This is the women's under 67 kilograms, the penultimate category. Men's under 68s will follow. And a few big names to enjoy in that one. Paige McPherson against Ruth Bagby. What a battle that promises to be. Ide Hin will go against Mirashim Hosseini from the Islamic Republic of Iran. Zhao Shuai will close things out against Great Britain's Bradley Sinden in the last matchup, but it's eyes down looking on this third and possibly final round. Could go to golden score. Just 1 point of a difference. Magda Vietanen on the back foot. Matea Jelic with that marginal lead. Footwork first from the French fighter. Good shot there.
That's creating a little bit more of distance in points here. Matea's got a 7-4 lead, about a minute and a half. Fantastic. Just a wonderful exchange after wonderful exchange in this match. A lot of registrations, just like the first round. Not a lot of points going up. Still 7-4, a minute and a half left in this third round.
Well, from registrations to celebrations, that could be the gam John. What does the referee think? Julie Given, Tony Thomas, the coach, doesn't think so. They all happened pretty quick there. There was a kick, looked to be low, intentional or not. Let's have a look at the replay, I'm sure.
Kick below the waist. No. So no kick below the waist. No. Okay.
So no intentional kick below the waist.
Magda, avec la gauche avant, vous frappez.
Advice from the French coach to using the left leg on that change, perhaps.
So that's Italian, Korean, and now French that you know. Oh, Canadian as well.
Canadian.
So, yeah.
I struggled with that, to be fair.
Yeah. You have to be really polite.
Eh?
Sorry.
Well, which way is this one going to go in terms of video readjudications? A quick conversation between the two. Marius Resenda from Brazil and Adam Awawi having a little look at this one. And it did look to be a low kick, but I think we saw a similar thing in the Bianca Walton, Milica Mandic. Was it any intent behind it?
I don't think there was any intent behind it, but honestly, if I'm her coach, I'm carding this.
Sure.
There's almost no time left. It's a really close match. That one deduction could end up making the difference in the long run.
Yeah, as you say, no risk, no reward. All in. The coach throwing in the card, but neither fighter throwing in the towel. What's the pronouncement? Success indeed. Good work from Tony Thomas.
Earned his paycheck on that one.
For sure. Now they get a little slice or percentage of the prize money in this one. Gam John gone. Card kept. 3 points of a difference. Magda Vietanen, can she change things up? It's been front leg so far, the watchword. The reason for that, Matea Jelic, imperiously strong in the centre.
Going out here, I think everybody in this match is looking for that second kick to follow. That's what it's going to come down to.
I think you'll find they're called cancel kicks.
Yeah, I like that. It's a good reference.
You can use that. But using the headshot so close there from Magda Viet Henan, just missing. Good exchange from both. Team Croatia giving some celebrations, or indeed some encouragement. But will they be celebrating at the end? This could help the gam job.
Yep, that could be big. Now we're in the situation that we need 4 points. Magda's down 8-4, 40 seconds left. We either need 2 body shots or a turn to the body, or if we want to go up, a turn to the face.
But return to form was Magda Viet Henan. Sticks one on the board, 2-point game. As you said, the simple body shot, clawing it back. Tries again with a shot on the inside. Good blocking from Jelic.
30 seconds to go. That's a big punch. That's a big punch. Good noise. They rightfully scored on that one with 25 seconds left. That makes it a 1-point game.
Gamjon body shot or head shot. Which way is it going to go in this one? Matea Jelic working well with that front leg. Good control of distance from the Croatian. The punch so close for Magda.
Trying again for that punch. 10 seconds to go. Flash into the face.
A swing and a miss there from the French fighter in blue. Good close of distance from Matea Jelic. This one going to the very last seconds down. The clock goes. Good work in the clinch from Matea Jelic, and that is going to seal it. Magda Viet Henan gave it all she had. But what a performance for Matea Jelic.
Yeah, max effort on both of their parts. I'm sure they're both going to sleep really well tonight. Matea moving on to the gold medal match tomorrow. Magda will be in the rep charge bronze medal match. And here with this next match, we're going to find out who they're fighting.
We are indeed, and what a matchup that was. A little bit of everything in there. We've talked about Olympic context, and we can work that out. We'll be able to give you the little running tallies tomorrow. But in terms of a matchup,
absolutely, it's that is both fighters, no matter who lost there, they're leaving going, okay, next time when I fight this person, I'm going to be doing X, Y, and Z. They're already making those adjustments. They're already thinking of, okay, in training, I need to do this for whenever I see Matea or see Magda again, because there's a reason they're here at this level, and they'll be back.
well, Matea Jelic will certainly be back. Matea Jelic, excuse me, she will be back.